Okay, welcome back, gentlemen. We have round two between Smith and Steve, aka yskfr. Uh, the last replay was I don't even know how to explain it. It was just full blitz on both sides, and Smith came out on top because he threw the playbook that Steve had, right back at him. And okay, so we have full offensive in the south here by Steve. Steve's in blue. Smith is in red. He, Smith has decided to give up the south. And what the hell is going on here? Steve has given up the pass in the center, and Smith is not pursuing. Okay, Smith has collapsed his defense back to the cities. This is a completely valid play. I've done this before myself. But to see the problem, right? The problem is that if you don't boost the eco, it doesn't work. Because now you have nothing garrisoning your cities. Oh, good lord. Okay, there goes the capital. It's too late, man. The first move you have to do, right, is you gotta boost the eco because this solves this problem. And not only does it solve the problem, it boosts the eco. So okay, so because he's capped the city, we are actually running out of supply. There was a unit up here that just attrited down, I believe, just because. Yeah, this. Oh man, this is. And Steve is just walking in now. Okay, we've recapped the capital, but you're taking a lot of attrition on the front lines. Okay, he's capped another city. So that means that units on the front line are now gonna start retreating down as well again. You got encircled here, Smith. Oh lord, it's supposed to be the other way around. Miss Micro, the armor unit. Yeah, I just put it on. Yep. Okay, so as I mentioned before, the cities are not interconnected in the sense that they share power projection. Once the enemy gets a city, even though it's like deep behind your lines, he now has massive advantage. This one dude can encircle your own forces, even though it's like technically quote unquote in your lines. It's the way the game works. Oh no, okay, close. Good save, good save. Almost lost it there. That would have been another tragedy. Southern front is completely collapsed. He has full numerical advantage. He's now just gonna attrit that city over there with the garrison unit. Switching out the city, Smith has recaptured it. Automatically encircles this one dude. Building unit. It's a little bit too late to be really building units. Uh, yeah, okay. He's pinned down here. He tried to go for encirclement earlier on. It's not working out. He's slightly outnumbered. These armor units are just gonna walk through that city right there. You need to put a dude here just in case. Although to be honest, this is not looking good at all. Yeah, you've lost quite a bit. Okay, in terms of troops, you're still even. In terms of casualties, you're also still even. This is still actually a situation you can come back from. This right here is opportunity, dude. Maneuver. He's right next to your city. You have all the advantage of power projection. You just gotta go around him, and there's nothing he can do. Same for this one. You see this? He's already almost out of supply. You just need to go around. Well, of course, in this case, I would first bring an extra dude to You kill this dude, and you bring an extra dude just next to the city, and give him an order to walk into the city, so that in the event that the dude in the garrison unit dies, somebody else walks in, and you don't give the keys to the enemy. He's overextending again. You get a very easy encirclement here. But yeah, this one right here is perfect opportunity. You just move around the sides and he's gone. You have the massive advantage here. I would stop attacking with the armor units in the forest. All you need to do is just leave them there, let him come to you, and then that works out. Okay, another Sherman type expedition going right through, but it's not gonna work out here because Smith has already garrisoned all his units. He's learned his mistake. He's going around back. Yep. So he just he walked he walked through the southern front. He took a stroll right through the back lines, and now he's gonna link up with his forces on the other flank. Oh, and now what? Okay, this is a good idea. You weren't winning. You were in a very bad position, positionally. So Steve is pulling back. In terms of funds, Smith is ahead, so he can rebuild his forces. Smith is ahead in troops as well by 40,000. So, okay, Smith, you have a numerical advantage. All you need to do is keep your cities garrisoned, reform a front line. Well, in this case, there's not really much point in forming a front line. What I do, the way I do, once the game, if a game has retreated this far and you don't have enough forces to like fully commit like to a full front line, how it is at the start of deployment, you gotta like make in your mind a couple of like task forces. So just groups of units that are gonna work together on different parts of the front, and then just start working your way towards the enemy cities. Okay, yeah, this is good. You need to have a unit in the pass here to keep the supply lines open because you're overextending towards the city where he has power projection advantage. Yes, I would commit all the armor. You commit all the armor to the front line and then put light units into the cities. That's usually what I do. Of course, it's not like the only way to play the game like that. The the pros and cons of having an army unit on a city garrisoning it is that it's a much tougher unit, and the cities are treated as plains tiles. So there are certain positions where you want to make the play where you garrison the city with an armor unit. This ain't that one. No, but this one you definitely want to commit your armor, especially among the plains tiles. Most of the cities are all connected by plains tiles here, so the same is actually for the other side, but you sort of snake your way like here, right? You can get a mismatch, but don't go through the forest. Okay, well, yeah, go around, go around. Yeah, you can win this fight here. Yeah, just commit your armor to this, and then put you. What I do is like I put a couple of screening units here, like one or two on this flank, alongside with the garrison, and that way you have like a collapsible defense in the event that he tries some small shenanigans. You just draw him into your cities, and then encircle him in once he overextends. Okay, so we have a conventional pitch battle down here. Pure attrition. Yes, you got the army unit on the plains. This is good. Yes, keep this guy on the hills. Uh, Steve's armor units are all pretty depleted. This is looking good actually. Yeah, go around the flank. Yes, nice. Yes, you can get a encirclement here. Nice maneuvers. Yeah, switch out the lights. You need a cycle. This guy's depleted of morale. Cycle him out. Take him out. Put the armor unit who's fresh, and then keep on pushing. Yeah, you need to work on your micro here, especially with the cycling. I have not seen any cycling on either side, so that would be a nice useful tool to have in the toolbox for playing the game. Okay, committed all the armor. This is good. This is good trades right here. You just need the it's the minor things like this that need to be worked out. Now, don't recommit it. Okay. Yeah, you want to shift this around. You want to have the armor on the hills and the plains tiles, and then have the lights go through the forest here. Okay, so maneuvers on the northern flank. Steve has built a task force of 4 lights, and he's now going to swing around the far side. Um, the thing about the line of sight, right, is that the front line gives you line of sight. So it doesn't really matter if you go around like a hook like this. It doesn't really work out because he can still see. So he'll still see you coming. But of course, judging by how the game has progressed so far, I don't think Smith has realized what's happening. Okay, we have an encirclement. That's good. You're treating him down. Very nice. You have the advantage in terms of healthy units right on the doorstep. You just need to eliminate these two guys because there's no relief orders for these reserve armor units. They're not ordered to walk in. Okay, right. As I was talking before, I would have put like one or two units on screening duties here so that in the event that this happens, you have extra units to maneuver. Actually, you do have one. You have this guy right here. What's he doing? Just swing him around. He's overextending. Yes. No. Oh, okay. He's not going to win this. This one here in the north east, your armor unit is more than enough, more than capable of defending against a single light infantry that's out of supply. Um, what? Flanked around from the north again? Oh, you gave up the offensive? Oh man. You were there, bro. The gates of the city were there. Your armor units aren't even like treated down. Yeah, they're all very healthy. It's just that you're not cycling, so you're depleted on morale. And of course, you committed the units in the wrong way. Oh boy. Okay, Smith, you're still up at 60,000 troops, all right? Yeah, look, this is still a winnable game. You've repelled the northern offensive. Oh, what is happening here? What are these lines? These lines go straight through the mountain. That's not gonna work. Remember, there's no like proper unit pathfinding, so they if you give order into the mountain, they'll just get stuck on the mountain. Um, okay, okay. If you were going to retreat, right, and then commit to the retreat, and then rebuild your morale, you pulled back. You had the advantage. You pulled back. You've given him the initiative, but you didn't take time to regroup or recuperate anything here. Like there wasn't even time to like regenerate health. So this right here is oh but, okay. But then if the opponent decides to give it back to you, then by all means just keep on going. Oh, that's just close, so close. No, no, no! Swing this dude around. Swing this dude around so that you get more pressure. Get a 2-on-1 mismatch on the guy that's garrisoning the city. Okay, new offensive in the north. Overextended. You've got an armor unit. Okay, Miss Micro. This guy is off by a pixel. He needs to be. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. This dude right here needs to be start maneuvering. He's already overcommitting, especially his armor units to a forest. You can get in a circumvent here. You can cut off his supply. Okay, so Steve has decided to pull back the force from the south, pull them all the way back behind his lines to into the fog of war, and now he's going to re-maneuver them off into the north. I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, once again, yeah, very poor positioning and poor cycling going on. You are still getting good trades, yes, but even though it is working in your favor, it's better to like practice the good habits and then develop that so that you become better at the. No, Smith, no, you're there. You have the advantage. You can win the city, bro. Okay, this is good. This is good. But as I've said before in another video, oh no, 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 this is dangerous. This is dangerous. You've made this mistake before. You're doing it again. Okay. So as I said before in another video, when once it's like light units and you're in like an open terrain area like this, by open I mean there's no mountains or water involved. Um, the way that the trying to win through maneuver is you just move the lines around because remember there's no like proper AI unit pathfinding or attack move orders kind of thing in the game. It all comes down to whether or not your opponent can react fast enough to where your dot is moving because he can't see the lines that you're drawing, right? So it is quite easy to bypass units and just get around them and then oh no, oh this is dangerous. Okay, you've held the city, you're encircled, he's reconnected. Your guys are now encircled? Is this I can't even tell what the hell the line. Okay, you reconnected. I think they were encircled there for a second. That is interesting. Okay, so you have this dude here. This guy needs to be relieved because he's got two armor units and a light. He's not properly maneuvering the light around. He's also in a very disadvantageous position because he has no larger units in this area. This area right here, this is prime zone to cut the supplies. You just need to maneuver some lights around. The way I usually calculate for battles like this is that if the enemy is overextended this way, I just need to have defenders, more than one, handling the garrison of the city. And then once that's out of the way, I don't need to worry too much about microing that. I can then use the rest of the units and just micro them around the encirclement. That way, you offload the workload that you mentally have to calculate and keep moving if you micro and your hands are slow. um, that's the way I think about it. If it's the right way or wrong way, I don't know. It's just the way I play the games, and it's worked out for me. Okay, so Steve has gone in trying to go for encirclement. It's not going to work out here because he's too close to the city, and the city can supply up to 5 units. He's still committing forces. This guy just does not care about supply. He is literally General Sherman. He's just walking these guys from one flank to the other through the enemy lines and it's working because Smith is a little bit slow on his micro. You had the advantage in the south. You've given up it completely. You've rotated all your armor up to the north. Okay, I can kind of see that work. Ah, there you go. You see, you've got a massive encirclement. yeah, he's toast. There's nothing much you can do right there. That's what needed had to have been done 5 minutes ago. And you can close this pocket right here. Yeah, close the pocket. Go, 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 go. There you go. Easy. Oh, this is dangerous. You've left the fresh units being built, garrisoning the city. Oh, did he see it? Is he going for it? No, he's not going for it. Okay. Well, there goes that. You now have a almost 2-1. Yeah, you have almost a 2-1 advantage in terms of numbers. You just need to just play it slow now. And there's nothing much you can do. You can treat him down. But you need to start making the moves now. Right? Remember, you always have access to all this information. You have access to the funds, to the troops, and the casualty numbers. So this is the way that you can calculate in a position whether I should be attacking or I should be defending. In the event that if you're in a position where you think you don't know where all his units are, War of Dots. When it comes to like deception and all this, it is possible. I've showed it on my channel before where you can deceive the opponent. You can, out of war the shit out of it. But once it comes down to like an end game situation like this, there really isn't that much thinking that needs to be going in. Okay, Steve has decided to go full offensive again. Too late. This logic unit needed to be in position as the tanks were rolling in, but this tank battle is not gonna go in his favor. The two tanks defending the city. Yeah, yeah, you encircle. This one wasn't gonna work. The moment you see like two tanks defending a city, you just gotta pull out because there's not enough time. And there you go. Smith has won the game. Congratulations, Smith. We had blunders and counter blunders, encirclements and counter encirclements. We had pure war maneuver. uh, when both players don't garrison cities or boost their ecos, that's hilarious. And oh man, not knowing what to do once you cap the city, like that's when the funny shit happens because everyone gets to the point in these low elo games where they get the city and they've been told by all the good players like myself and everybody else on the Discord, once you get the city, you've basically won. Well, evidently that's not the case. If you get a city like that, uh, oh man, yeah, nah, that was some quality entertainment right there. So if you have replays that you want to send me, doesn't need to be as chaotic as this. Although I would like to cast more of these videos because as I've casted all the top level gameplay vids and I've shown some of my own battles in the top 300 or so, um, it's very, very, very rare to get battles that are like interesting as this. Of course, the interesting part of games like this is just both players blundering because they don't know what they're doing, but it's fun. I only have two games where it's both players that are competent with each other, and then you have battles and maneuvers. A War of Dots, even though the mechanics allow for games like that to occur, once you know what the meta is, it's very, very difficult to get games like that on a regular basis. Because if both players know what they're doing, they're just not gonna let it happen. So yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, if you like the video, please comment, and I'll see you all in the next one.